I remember like a year ago when Xiaomi introduced the Xiaomi Mi AirDots, or when there was rumors of that, everyone was really excited because to get a pair of headphones that were truly wireless at under like 50, 60 bucks was absolutely unheard of. And today we have a surprisingly good offering from a company that before this I had never heard of. Hey, my name is Mitchell. Before we get into this overview and like first impressions of the Alfawise Q32, I want to thank everyone that uses my affiliate links. Without your support, I couldn't make this review. These were sent to me free of charge from GearBest. Those of you that use my GearBest affiliate links are directly contributing to me getting products like this to make videos about. So if you want to pick these up, I'll have links down in the description for my affiliates. Also, I've been active on Twitter talking about updates that we're getting to the Redmi K20 Pro, different tech I use, my Mi Band 4, and how it's kind of comparing initially to my Mi Band 3. We also have Xiaomitography, where I post your user-generated photos, and I'll have links to all this stuff in the description. You guys know the drill. You want to read some really interesting articles, go ahead and check out my website. I'm constantly updating it with new content all the time. You want to chat, hit the Telegram group, and let's just jump into this. So first, as always, we're gonna go over the design of the Alfawise Q32. And to start off with the case, well, the design of the case is pretty bare bones. It's a large case. In fact, I would say it's like 1.5 times the space like that takes up as the QCY T1C, and it's almost double the size of the Hailu GT1s. But that's for a good reason. It packs a 1500 milliamp hour battery, and it also has a really cool display that shows you how much battery percentage is left in the case. Not even my favorite headphones, the Sabit E12s, have this good of a battery display. So this is really nice. Also, another benefit to this case is you can actually use it as a USB power bank. So if, let's say, you were in a pinch and you need to charge your phone to call a cab or something like that to get home, you could totally use this to provide enough power to your cell phone to make that happen. At 1500 milliamps, it's about almost half of a charge of my Redmi K20 Pro, and it is half a charge of a phone like a Xiaomi Mi 9. So the fact that you have this in the headphone case is great. Unfortunately, it does use micro USB to charge, but that's kind of expected at this price point. Now the top of the case is like this thin, kind of cheap feeling translucent plastic. It's translucent, and thus you can see when the headphones are charging on the inside, and I do kind of like it. Overall, for like the price of these, which is like right under 20 bucks, these are really impressive for like under $20 headphones. Now to talk about the design of the headphones. These are gonna have to tie, in fact, these might beat my, let's see, these might even be smaller than the Hailu GT1s. These things are pretty much the same size. They're pretty much the same size as the Hailu GT1s. And the LED light ring that you see around them, that ring turns off when you're listening to them. So if you're looking to like wear these under something, it's not that big of a deal. Because the headphones are designed so small, they would fit under most head coverings. In the past, I've done burqa, hijab, turban tests for you guys. I'll go ahead and I'll put another head covering on just so you can see how small and like low profile they are. Another aspect to the design of the headphones themselves is the touch controls. And these are gonna offer you the same exact controls as the QCY series of headphones and the Hailu GT1s. It's got the capacitive touch panel just like the Hailus. And wanna say just off the bat, one of the things that really struck me when I started using these was how responsive the touch controls were in regards to you tap the headphones and there's no input lag in between tapping the headphones and your device responding. It's really responsive. And as someone that owns almost, I think I have like 10 or 12 pairs of headphones at this point, seeing that kind of responsiveness, it just immediately stood out to me. Is it better than other devices? Maybe, maybe not. Was it fast enough that I took note of it and was like, wow, these are surprisingly fast? Yes, it was. Now, the size of the battery in the headphones themselves is 50 milliamp hours, so it's going to be better battery life than what we have on the Hellos as well as the Xiaomis. Those are around 40 or 45 milliamp hours, if my memory serves me correct, and they will get you a solid 4 hours of playback. Now, in regards to playback, this is SBC audio codec only, and long story short, AAC audio codec is an adaptive audio codec that Apple designed, and oftentimes the bitrate for audio transmission can be affected by the device you're using. So in tests that I have read, you can actually achieve a higher audio bitrate for transmission with an SBC audio codec than you can for an AAC audio codec, depending upon your ROM, your kernel, and other things on the device. So just because they have the SBC audio codec doesn't necessarily make them worse than the Hello GT1s. Now, talking about audio codecs, sound. I was really surprised by the sound. They sound better than the Redmi AirDots and the Xiaomi AirDots, and they sound quite comparable to the Hellos. Really rich and full bass, and the bass does have that punch kind of like the Redmis have, but there is a decent amount of definition. I still need to listen to some rock and some other genres of music before I give you guys like my complete impressions on these headphones and their sound quality, but this has just been my use of them after like a day and a half. Another thing that immediately kind of jumped out to me that I wanted to make note of was the stability of the connection between the two of them. Now, when they connect, you will get an audio prompt in English, and I've used them for a day and a half now, almost 2 days, and I've not had a left-right headphone dropout, whereas with other headphones, that's not uncommon to have. Very stable connection. Range has been comparable to what I would get from Hello or the other ones. Bluetooth 5.0, good battery life, and a unique case feature being the huge battery make them, in my opinion, a pretty compelling purchase at like the $20 mark. In fact, I think these are on flash sale right now on GearBest at under like $18. So like in regards to the amount of features and the amount of stuff you're getting out of a pair of headphones for a low price, these might be better than the QCY T1C, just based on everything that you're getting, the extra battery in the case, the capacitive touch buttons instead of the physical touch buttons. Like, they're a very compelling purchase. That's gonna wrap up this like brief overview, introduction, kind of preview of these headphones. I need to do more testing on them. I'm gonna be doing a latency test, a microphone test, all kinds of like more thorough testing, but I wanted to do like my initial impressions video for you guys because I think that talking about initial impressions or talking about things that stick out to me give you guys a more honest representation of like what some of the benefits or negatives of a device are as soon as I get it. I'm gonna have reviews up here to the Hello GT1s, the QCY T1Cs, and the Redmi AirDots for you guys to check out. I hope you guys check out all these videos. They really support my channel. And until next time, it's been Mitchell coming to you from Hanoi. Peace.